nag-install sila ng extra engine damper para less vibration yung palag ng makina upon acceleration, deceleration. May tulong din siya. Depends, no? At least mas stable siya upon braking or acceleration. Hindi gaano papalag-palag yung engine. Mas instant din yung response. Very interesting yung magiging outcome kasi kanya-kanyang setup bawat portion, bawat team. Definitely, all the teams wanted to achieve more power for racing. Kasi syempre, mas gusto natin makalamang tayo. We want more power out of the corners, accelerate through the straights. So, makikita natin yung avenue or yung route na tinake ng bawat team.
They are worst driver, for sure. They don't even know the words